How's it, my fellow trigger pullers out there? Some news?
The 22nd of
We're
August.
restocking our dry fire training equipment. Let's look at the first one. Our shotgun dummy round. Guys, this thing is almost indestructible. We've got solid brass machined rim and rear section that doesn't get torn to pieces by your extractor, doesn't get destroyed when it drops on the ground. Also a nice hard nylon front end, feeds beautifully, similar weight to a shotgun round, and works both well in your semis and your pump gun. Good for sport shooters, good for those guys running shotguns for self-defense out there. Right, that's a shotgun taken care of. What about your pistol? Now, this is our updated pistol dry fire training kit. What have we updated? First of all, the container. I'm really chuffed with this. So we haven't got a packet that's going to break. You can keep all your gear together in this container, which means you can carry it everywhere with you and not lose it or bits of it. First thing we're going to look at in here is our safety rope, our pistol safety rope, training rope. I think this is a fantastic piece of gear. I use this all the time when I'm training at home, doing dry fire work, or when I'm training on the range. How does it work? Well, let me show you. Out comes the pistol, locking that slide back, no magazine, no round in the chamber, gun is safe. Now, what I do is I put that rope down the barrel and then make sure it comes out of the mag well, as you see it there. Slide goes forward and it's ready. The nice thing with this is that you can dry fire it, you can rack it, you can dry fire. It means that maybe you won't end up shooting the light switch and you won't do it with the rope in there. So it's a really nice, safe training tool. Okay, tool number one. What next? Now, this is a nifty little thing. It is a magazine spacer. And what it does is it takes your magazine follower, you pop it in, it's literally like loading around, and it pushes your magazine follower down so that it doesn't engage your slide lock lever. Let me show you how that works. So let's get that rope out. Ta-da! Right, when I pop that in, if I rack the gun, even though the magazine is empty, that spacer that's in there stops the slide locking back, which is great for dry fire practice. It's great for practicing some of your malfunction drills, and it's really cool to work on things like emergency reloads. How do I run it? Pop these into my mags, lock my slide back, and there I'm pretending I'm shooting, my gun has run dry, and now I'm going to do a reload. Drop that magazine, grab my other magazine, and now the slide runs forward beautifully, as if it would with a round in the chamber. But not only that, we have more. We have, in each box, we have 5 of our dummy rounds. Now, our dummy rounds as well, made from brass cases with a polymer center. Now, this brass case is there so that you don't rip it to pieces when you're constantly practicing loading and unloading that round. Excellent. Blue, because blue is really easy to find on the shooting range. It makes the round easy to identify. And if you have a look at the back of the round, where the primer pocket is, you'll notice a chunk of polymer there. And that really helps with pistols that have sensitive firing pins. Now, I've got a couple of pistols that I get worried about the firing pin if I'm constantly dry firing them. So what I want you to do is listen when I press the trigger after putting that round in. Oh, yeah, it cushions, pop, instead of that loud clap. So it definitely helps prolong your firing pin. I like using this for practicing for what for me is probably the most difficult malfunction fix on a shooting range. And that is a double feed. So quickly, I'm going to show you. That's how I set up a double feed. One round in, slide forward, and now I've got a classic double feed on that gun. Let's see how I use these dummy rounds to practice getting my double feeds down. So I'm out there, I'm shooting, I've got a double feed. First thing I've got to do, lock that slide back, rip that magazine out, rack that slide, get everything out, fix my round it in, boom, and then I'm back on target. I did quite well that time. That comes from practice. Guys, get your practice in at home. Use dry fire to improve your skills. Remember, practice smart, practice with good gear, and stay safe out there.